Hi everyone, and welcome back to the PVLIP podcast. I'm Braden Thiessen, and today's special guest is Orlanda. Orlanda, would you like to introduce yourself?
For sure. Hello, my name is Orlanda. I came from Portugal 5 years ago as a permanent resident. I have been working with Regional Connections as a settlement worker for 3 years now. It is a job that is very fulfilling as I get to know people from all around the world. At Regional Connections, we have a big team that has grown over time as we add more programs, so we can help with settlement, employment, English classes, and community connections. My role as a settlement worker is to help newcomers with settlement needs. I meet with newcomers, identify their needs and goals, and of course provide support and connect them to several resources in our area. I also help with integration, assisting in events or finding ways to integrate newcomers in our community.
Awesome. So, how long have you worked here at Regional Connections?
So I started in 2018, so 3 years.
Okay. What was your experience like when you came here to Manitoba per se?
So I came as a permanent resident. We really wanted to come to a different country because in my country there was no job, so it was kind of a difficult life. So we decided to come to Canada because there was a lot of jobs and people were very nice, and I came to find out that it was really true. People are really nice, and my husband and I, we both found a job, so life is better here for sure.
Okay, awesome. So explain kind of what your program is and who your clients are and how they can access your services.
Okay, so the settlement program I work for has 9 settlement workers distributed by 4 offices in Morden, Winkler, Altona, and Dauphin. We serve all types of clients, for instance, foreign workers, permanent residents, visitors, and Canadian citizens. Actually, it doesn't matter what status our clients have, we will assist everyone. We can provide services in person at any of our offices or by email or phone. I have to say that in the last year and a half, we had to be a little bit more creative and started to use, for example, Zoom, WhatsApp, Messenger, or Skype for people who, for any reason, would not come physically to our offices. So we are very flexible.
So tell me a success story that you've had about one of your clients and the impact that you felt you made on their life or on their experience.
Yes, so I have a particular story that touched me very much. At that time, I was working with a foreign worker program, and my job was to give support to foreign workers that would come to work seasonally in Canada. There was a worker who arrived in Canada to work in agriculture, and as soon as he landed, he got sick with a serious health problem that had to be resolved with surgery. He did not have a Manitoba health card, as he had just landed and had not worked a single day. We all know that healthcare in Canada is very expensive if you don't have health coverage, so this was a real problem for this person. This worker ended up receiving a medical bill of around $150,000 to pay, which he had no way of paying it. In this particular case, this foreign worker had been coming to Canada for many years, but never had a Manitoba health card due to being a seasonal worker. So we at Regional Connections took care of his application and sent it to Manitoba Health with supporting documents. This is a case that is still in process, but we hope to have a positive outcome. If this person receives a health card, he will not have to pay that bill, and it will be a big relief for him. Just so you can understand a little bit better, usually a health card is provided for people who are working in Canada for at least 1 year, but these workers come for 5 or 8 months only. So we had to include a letter of explanation describing his unique situation, and hopefully that will suffice to get the health card. Also, under the same program, we were able to provide some food for this client, which helped a lot because this worker did not have the chance to work a single day due to sickness, so he had no money even for food. Right now, this worker is still recovering. He is very grateful for the services we provided, and I feel that Regional Connections really made a difference in his life.
So for our podcast, our theme is shifting judgment to curiosity. How do you think that this theme fits into your work?
So regarding this theme, judgment is something I consider bad everywhere, but especially when that happens with newcomers in our community. If we could have curiosity instead, people would get to know one another and hear from others about how their life was before coming to Canada and what brought them to this wonderful country. To help with this, our organization creates events for Canadians to know newcomers and their culture. For instance, the Modern Multicultural Winterfest or Winkler's Culture Fest. Also, at Regional Connections, we have a volunteer program that allows people from the community to meet and assist our newcomers in several ways. It can be through language buddies or through community tour guides, where newcomers have the opportunity to meet Canadians or other immigrants. And by doing this, it will be easier for newcomers to feel at home. PVLIP, along with Regional Connections, is doing an excellent job in connecting cultures and communities. I believe it's wonderful to see people from very different backgrounds, from different parts of the world, to get together and end up being friends for life. Through these events and activities, the curiosity about other cultures is sparkled, and that's what we work for. It's one of our goals at Regional Connections.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for joining us today. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. For PVLIP, I'm Braden Thiessen.